means it's new makeup release Friday. Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you guys are new here. If you guys can't already tell by the intro, it's New Makeup Release Friday, where we sit back, relax, and talk about all the new makeup releases and whether or not we think it's worth it. So you guys want to see what's coming out this week, what my thoughts are, well then definitely keep watching. Alrighty guys, so before we dive into today's video, I want to let you guys know that I'll be going live tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I'm going to be challenging you guys to pick my makeup. I do this series every single month and it's always so much fun, so I really do hope to see you guys there. So with that said, let's go ahead and dive right in because we have so many launches to talk about. So up first, we have a brand new palette from Alter Ego. This is the Sakura palette. Sakura? I don't know if I'm saying that right. It's a 15 pan eyeshadow palette that does retail for $20. You guys can use code Dawson10 to save you guys 10% off. It is an affiliate code, just want to let you guys know. And this is how the palette right here looks. I think it's an absolutely beautiful, beautiful palette. It does kind of remind me a little bit of like the Natasha Denona retrograde palette. I didn't really care for that palette, but I really do like this color story. It's definitely more on the pastel side. It's very beautiful. If you guys have never tried Alter Ego's formula, they have a phenomenal formula. It's almost like the original that they dupe, if not better, half the time at a third of the cost. I've always loved Alter Ego, and this is a really beautiful palette. Now I will say though, it's a little strange that it's coming out now because we are going into the fall season, clearly, and this is definitely like a spring vibe palette. I feel like they should have launched this earlier this year, but I also know things launch when they have to launch, but I will say I'm excited to play with this. So you guys will be seeing me feature this in like an upcoming Get Ready With Me, trying out new makeup. You guys will see me trying this out, but I will say it's a beautiful palette. Up next, looks like Florasis is launching a brand new palette. This is a vicious, versatile, full face of soaring sunlight. It's the Piercing Eyes palette. I think that's what it's going to be called. I'm not entirely sure, but I will say it's a really beautiful palette. They actually did reach out to me and asked if they could send this to me in PRs, and I said absolutely. So I have no idea like when it's coming in, but I will say I think it's really, really, really beautiful. It definitely reminds me of like the summer. I like that it's full color, and I actually do have two Florasis palettes that I've tried in my collection. I actually do enjoy the formula. It's very nice. It's very light, definitely really easy to work with, and I do appreciate the fact that this is beautiful, like stunning colors. Now my question is, how often I'm going to use it? I don't really know, because whenever I get a palette like this, I'm like, I don't want to touch it because it's so beautiful. But I think it's really cool they are being really nice and sending this my way. Now I'm definitely gonna have to try this out because I want to see the formula on this. But man, these are beautiful shades. Now I know a lot of people out there get really weird towards Florasis because I know there's been some talks amongst our community about them only wanting positive reviews. Now I'm gonna tell you guys right now, I have never worked with the brand in terms of like a sponsorship or anything like that. Whenever they have sent me stuff, they just simply send me stuff. They just simply sent me stuff, no questions asked. They didn't say I had to review it. They didn't have to say anything. They just said, would you like to try this out? And I said yes. If I choose to review it, that's on me. They have no affiliation with it whatsoever. But I also know that every brand is different with every single creator, so I don't really know what happens with what person. But I will say from my personal experience, they've never been anything but kind, never asked anything out of me. So I actually am looking forward to trying this out. Hopefully, it's a really pretty palette, and hopefully these shimmers perform well. Next, it looks like Dose of Colors is releasing a collaboration with Trevor. So if you guys don't know who Trevor, it's Trevor Barrett. I've seen Trevor all over TikTok. I consistently saw them on there. They're consistently doing like live makeup reviews. I know that they work over at Sephora, and I've seen Trevor just sitting there live on TikTok for hours just putting on makeup. I think they have like almost 1 million followers on TikTok, and when I saw this collection, I could not help myself. I think it's absolutely beautiful. There's going to be a 15 pan Eternal Love eyeshadow palette that retails for $52, a Hypnotic Ink dual-ended liquid liner for $32, and a double rainbow plumping gloss for $22. I think the only thing I would truly be interested in is checking out that palette because I just love that there's like dual chromes in there. This is such a gorgeous, gorgeous palette. I'd want to see it in person, and my Ulta used to have like a section for Dose of Color, and then they just like slowly got rid of it, which is really sad because I really loved Dose of Color. So like I'm gonna have to be one of those things I just have to buy online. I will say I have a few Dose of Color palettes, and I love the formula. I think they're fantastic. There's like like this one, the Smoky Soiree palette that I still use their black shadow on there. It's fantastic. And I just love the fact that this is like definitely a little bit of a neutral palette with pops of colors with lots of like duochromes. It seems like there's like duochromes galore in there, and I'm really excited to see how that formula turns out and how gorgeous it is. And how awesome is that for Trevor? I hope they have a very successful launch. Up next, now I've never tried this brand, so I don't know like the quality of it, but Bella Bar Beauty is releasing a Basic Witch. This is a 15 pan eyeshadow palette. It does launch on September 6th. It retails for $65. There's 2 dimensional duochromes, 4 shifty multi-chromes, and 9 buttery mattes. Now this is supposed to be like a nice Halloween inspired palette. Now you guys know that I buy anything and everything Halloween because it's my favorite holiday in the whole world. I've never tried this brand. I've heard great things about it. I just personally have never tried it, so I definitely would be intrigued to try this out. The only thing I will say, based upon first impressions of the colors, I don't really see how this is Halloween vibes. Like, I'm not getting it. And maybe it's not supposed to be Halloween. It's supposed to be like a witch theme. The witches are associated with Halloween. But anyway, I don't see the color scheme. Like, I just don't see it. But I'd have to try it out in person. So I think this is something I definitely want to pick up and try out. I will say this, the videos on here, like the swatches, are really, really, really beautiful. I do enjoy like the shift between those duochromes and multichromes. Very gorgeous. So I'll have to try this out for sure. Okay guys, so up next, Ulta just released their 21 Days of Beauty sale. So it starts on August 26th, ends on September 16th. And I'm going to tell you guys right now, I'm not going to do a video. I said this last time in the spring when I did the 21 Days of Beauty sale. Back in the spring, people got really upset with me because I said I didn't really want to do videos on it anymore. People got mad. I mean, like, mad. Saying that this is my job here to do this. Listen, I understand. I understand that I am a makeup content creation channel where I do reviews, tutorials, get ready with me, and all that type of stuff, and talk about, like, new makeup releases. But you guys also have to understand that this is like, yes, it's a job, but I want it to be entertaining for you as well as for myself. And I hated the last video because I thought everything was so boring. I don't want to just make a video just to sit here and just be so negative and just shit on everything, because I feel like that's not fair to you. It's not fair to the brands. It's not fair to me. Like, I generally want to come into it with like excitement, and whether or not I like the products, that's irrelevant. I want to come into it with excitement, and I generally do not get excited filming those videos because personally, I think the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty sales, I don't like them. I generally don't like them. I think it's great that they have some makeup products that are 50% off, but pretty much it's every single year, it's the same brands doing the same products for 50% off. Nothing's new, nothing's original. It's not exciting. You might get 1 or 2 things here or there, but in reality, I don't care for the sale. Now, the one sales that I will continue to talk about and get excited about is like the Sephora sale. I love the fact that it's 20% off the entire store, depending on what level membership you are, whether it's 20, 15, or 10. That to me is exciting because then I can sit there and talk about any makeup product or skincare product, hair care product, perfume. I could talk about anything because I'm not just limited to this particular brand, this particular product for 50% off. So I get more excited for those videos, and I will continue to do those videos because they're more exciting for me. I'm just not going to do the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty sale anymore because they're the same thing every single year. I just don't get excited about it. I just don't get excited about it. And I'm so sorry if you guys wanted to see that out of me. It's just the same thing, and it gets so repetitive, and then it just gets really boring to film, really boring to edit. And I feel like it translates on camera. You guys get really bored to watch it. And so I figured what's best is I just kind of step away from that. I'm sure there's so many other amazing creators out there who do the videos, and if you guys want to go check them out, but I'm going to pass on this one. But I will say, if you guys are interested in checking out the sale, it does start on August 27th and does end on September 16th. You guys can head over to Sephora's website. They release the products every single day. The catalog's out right now if you guys want to check out everything. And I'm gonna pass on it though. Next, Miss Jaclyn Hill is releasing a new product for Jaclyn Cosmetics. This is the new Vanity Light Glazed Luminizers. It's a transforming high shine glaze balm that brings your true radiance to light in 5 blinding shades. So it's going to be available on the 24th on the website. So I believe it's available right now, and it's going to be in select stores on the 27th. I'm going to pass. You guys know that I do love Jaclyn Hill, and I know some people out there love to hate on her. And you know what? I respect your opinions of everything. We're all entitled to our own opinions, and I totally respect it. I just feel like this particular launch just isn't for me. Like, it's just not for me. I know she said this is like new and innovative, and I don't really see how. Like, it's just another like liquid highlighter in my mind, or like cream highlighter in my mind. I don't really know what's innovative about it. But I will say, I mean, she could sell a product for sure. Like, I saw her putting them on. It's like, oh, that's pretty. But I really already have so many like Jaclyn Cosmetics highlighters that I don't touch as it is. Like I have individual highlighter shades like right here in my drawer that I don't use. They stay in the box. I have some liquid luminite. I have some liquid highlighters. I have like the loose balm highlighters. I have the big old like this one right here. I have this, and then I have like the putty highlighters. I have so many highlighters from her brand that I honestly just don't even use. They just sit in my everyday makeup drawer. They just sit in my drawer because I did love collecting Jaclyn Cosmetics for a time being. And while I do still use the ice highlighter on a daily basis, because you guys know how much I love that, I don't really use everything else. So for me, as cute as this collection can be, I'm going to go ahead and pass. I just know realistically I wouldn't really get a use out of it. So there's just really no point in me buying it. But I don't know if her brand is going to release anything else. I know that she said in her video that she's closing down Jaclyn Roxanne and Cozy. And I will say the Jaclyn Roxanne one, that was like... that was sad for me because I genuinely really do love her jewelry. I think it's absolutely beautiful. I have so many pieces from her collections, but I completely respect her decision wholeheartedly. Whatever makes her happy, whatever journey she needs to go on, I'm going to support her. Up next, this to me looks so freaking boring, but Danessa Myrix is releasing the Defining Neutrals palettes for the eyes, brows, face, and lips. So it's going to be available on September 4th. I don't know the price point on this, but I have to say, I am gonna pass. You know, I'm not the biggest fan of like face palettes that are neutral. I did enjoy my Blend Bunny palette. I thought that was really cute, but I also know realistically I'm not going to use it every day compared to so many other palettes that I have in my collection because it is more for like the face and whatnot. It's beautiful, but I don't get excited over matte products. Like I don't get excited over neutral matte products like this. Like you guys know how much I love Patrick Ta Beauty. I love Patrick Ta Beauty, and they're releasing their multi-dimensional volume 3 palette, which is like an all matte neutral palette, and I have to pass because it's just all matte. And now same thing with the Danessa Myrix. Again, this is something that I'm just never going to use. I would never get a use out of it. And I think maybe if you're like a makeup artist and you're going around and doing people's makeup, I can definitely see you having this in your collection because that would make more sense. As like a traveling makeup artist or someone who does makeup professionally, I can get why you'd want to have this in your collection. But someone like me who's just a makeup enthusiastic person who just loves putting on makeup on the internet and reviewing products, who doesn't ever do makeup anyone else because, well, one, I'm not skilled and trained, but two, I can use work on myself. This would just never make sense for me. So I'm going to pass on this. I don't know how the quality would be. If anyone tries it, let me know, but this is an easy pass for me. Ooh, we have some more holiday reveals. So it looks like Givenchy is releasing some more holiday products. It's their new holiday 2023. So it's going to come with some new products. Looks like some concealers, palette, lip liner. Looks like some concealers, eyeshadow palette, some setting powders, and some lipsticks. I'm going to pass on this. I've never tried Givenchy before, besides I think like one lipstick that I got like in a mystery box. Great formula, but Givenchy is just one of those brands that I just like to say, Givenchy. What are you wearing? Oh, Givenchy. Because I just want to be fancy. I do want to try like the Prism Libra like setting powder they have, like that 4 quad. I want to try it because everybody always raves about it. So I think it's going to be a goal of mine this year to pick it up during the Sephora VIP sale, to try it out. Sephora VIP sale, to try it out, to be like, is this good? Is this really worth the hype that I've always heard about it? So that's actually going to be launching, I think now, or it's coming soon. Next, we have another brand that I have not tried. This is from M Cosmetics. It's the brand new Pillow Plush Blush. Oh, that is a tongue twister for me. This is a blush with a cushion texture, leaving a flush of matte color, pillowy and soft. Hybrid formula blends gel, cream, and powder. Infused with ceramides, peptides, vitamin E to help condition the skin. Retails for $26. I have never tried M Cosmetics before. I don't really know that many people that have. Is it good? Do you guys like it? Is it online only? Can you find it in person? Let me know. What do you guys think about this brand? Okay, so next we have a really fancy brand that I never really know how to say the name because clearly it's too expensive for my own mouth. Guerlain? Alexa, how do you say Guerlain?
Okay, but which language do you want me to translate to?
English. This bitch just shut off on me. Alexa, how do you pronounce Guerlain?
I pronounce that Guerlain, but I'm always working on how I say things and I might not have it right.
I think you do. Guerlain is releasing some holiday 2023 stuff. So it's going to come with an eyeshadow quad, some powders, some lipsticks, some more palettes, and an advent calendar. So Guerlain is another fancy brand. I don't even know the price point. If they don't have the price point listed on here, I'm like, oh, she's pricey. She's pricey. So she's pricey, and like, we're gonna pass. I have never heard anyone talk about this brand. I've seen the name because I'm always like, that's a fancy brand that I can't pronounce, but I don't know how the products are. But this is an easy pass. Guerlain. That's another fancy name that I'll try to remember. Next, looks like YSL is releasing their new All Hours Creaseless Precise Angles Concealer. This is a creamy creaseless full coverage concealer designed with a multi-use applicator for a natural soft matte finish up to 24 hours and has hydration and retails for $38. I am going to pass. I've never tried anything from YSL. I desperately want to. I've been seeing everybody talk about these particular like YSL like lip balms. They make it look so good, like they're candy lip balms, just like something with that candy in it. And I have been seeing everybody talk about it. I'm like, damn, should I try this out? I think if I do try it out, I think I'm gonna wait until November when the VIB sale is happening so I could save 20% off because we got a budget over here, but it looks pretty. Up next, it looks like Rhodes Beauty is doing a collaboration with Krispy Kreme. It's their limited edition collab / flavor. It's their peptide lip treatment and a strawberry glaze. That, you know, it makes sense. It kind of makes sense now why she's been so heavily promoting the strawberry makeup look. And I've been seeing every big influencer on TikTok do the strawberry makeup look. I'm not jumping on that trend because I just have no desire to. Especially because we're going into fall. Do like fall related trend. I know there's like that coffee latte makeup trend going around, but like strawberry, y'all, summer's over, at least in my mind. And I have heard amazing things about this brand. I really have. I haven't heard anything bad about it. I also didn't know they made strawberry glaze Krispy Kreme donuts. Like, can we look at this donut? I have never seen a Krispy Kreme donut look like that. Have y'all? Listen. I am that person. So is my husband. Thankfully, this is why we're married. We'll be driving down and we'll be driving past Krispy Kreme. If we see that now baking sign, oh, I cannot tell you how many times we have pulled over, went straight into that shop. Move, bitch. And we got those hot Krispy Kreme original glazed donuts right off like the freaking oven, and the way they would just like melt into your mouth. Oh my God. Yes. I knew heaven was real. No, but for real, those freaking fantastic. So I kind of like a strawberry donut now. The way that you guys have been showing up for me with this next information, I love you guys because you guys know me so well, but it is officially confirmed that Marc Jacobs Beauty is coming back.
Way the most expensive shot of the movie, but it was integral to the story.
So it says Marc Jacobs inked a licensing deal with Coty, which he previously only worked with on their fragrance portfolio. Coty has just begun work on Marc Jacobs' prestige beauty line, which will be ready in around roughly 2 to 3 years. Oh no. Man, we'll start seeing it in 2025. God.
So freaking pissed.
Oh. 25. Okay, well, so many of you guys have been tagging me in this because you guys know that I am truly obsessed with the Marc Jacobs Omega bronzer. It is my favorite bronze in the world. I'm wearing it right now. I can't help it to keep going back to it time and time again. It's the best, like seriously, powder bronze I've ever tried. And I made it very clear that like if they're coming back and they make this bronzer again, I just pray they don't change the formula because it is just truly perfection. It does not need to be altered. Don't touch it in any way, shape, or form. Just make it again because it's truly that beautiful. I have backups that I have not touched yet because I'm so scared. Well, I'm glad I do because 2025, shit, that's 2 years from now, man. But that's also really exciting. Good for them. Like, good for them for not just like rushing something out. They're generally going to take their time. I appreciate that. The way that you guys also tagged me in this next product, we're besties. So Milk Makeup just announced that they're releasing a Pore Eclipse Matte Translucent Talc-Free Setting Powder. This is a weightless, talc-free, translucent setting powder that controls shine, blurs pores, and sets makeup for up to 16 hours. It has a matte finish. It retails for $32 in the shades light, medium, deep, and very deep. It's going to be available on September 2nd. Now, I never am one to just ask for PR. Like, I generally am not. Like, if I get it, I get it. If I don't, I don't. I don't really care. But this one, I kind of want in PR. Like, it'd be so cool if they sent this to me in PR, because you guys know that Milk Makeup, man. Milk Makeup has my heart when it comes to complexion products. They just know what they're doing. Their primers, their setting sprays, just truly, truly know what it's like for oily skin. They truly have been helping my game out wonderfully when it comes to making my face be as oily free as possible. Now, granted, I still get oily towards the end of the day, but it's a different type of oil. It's like just a nice little glow. You guys have seen it. I've done so many videos of showing my face after 12 hours, and I literally do love Milk Makeup so much. And I'm not trying to brag, because like that's just not me, but I did think it was like really cool, and like I screenshot to my husband because I was like, oh my gosh. But Milk Makeup started following me on Instagram, and I was like, I got so excited. Like, Milk Makeup follows me. You know who I am. Granted, I'm probably always tagging them in their DMs. Like, I genuinely do love their products. You guys see me talk about their products till I'm blue in the face. So I really do hope I get this in PR, but if I don't, I do not give a shit, because I will go and buy this because I genuinely want to try this. And then obviously I know you guys are going to ask me to kind of compare it to the Nikki Joy Cosmetic Velvet Finishing Powder and the Lunar Beauty Universal Setting Powder. Right now I am wearing the Lunar Beauty one. I've been wearing it since I got it. I absolutely do love it. You know what also I've been really enjoying? I've been enjoying this foundation right here, the Smashbox Always On Skin Balancing Foundation. I'm wearing it right now. I've actually been wearing it all week. I thoroughly have been enjoying this. It really does such a beautiful job at controlling the oil. Maybe it's just the base that I have on. Maybe it's the mix of the Milk Makeup, the Glow Recipe, the Lunar Beauty, the One Size Setting Spray. This, I don't know, but I can go almost all day and I'll just have the tiniest little oil. And I'm like, whoa! So this is actually really good. I can't wait to talk to you guys about this when I do my repurchase or trash series. It is absolutely really good foundation. But yeah, I will definitely go and buy this. It'd be so hard to do like a comparison, especially when I'm trying to compare 3 powders. It'd be very difficult. I can find some way to do it, but I will definitely have to try it out. Because I love my Nikki Joy. I've loved it for years. It's a true staple for Holy Grail setting powder for oily skin. But I really do like the Lunar Beauty one too. So I'll have to try this one out. Saw this and I can literally hear the music in my head right now. But it looks like Profusion is doing a collaboration with Casper, the Friendly Ghost. So they're going to be releasing a Casper mirror, a Casper holographic makeup bag, a face and eye brush set, 2 highlighters, a glow-in-the-dark makeup sponge, an illuminating face primer and setting spray. And, you know, Casper was a movie that I watched as a child. I mean, like, I was a tiny little child when that movie came out. And I'll never forget when Casper turned into that, well, at least at that time, in my mind, that beautiful, like, handsome kid. Now that I'm thinking of that, I know I sound weird as an adult, but as a kid I was like, oh my god, this boy is so cute. And like, he leaned in and like whispered in her ear, can I keep you? Tell me how in that moment I was like, what?
Can I keep you? Casper?
I had no idea. There are some movies that have messed me up as a child. One, Land Before Time. Land Before Time, I can still hear that freaking music with Littlefoot and his mother saying that she'll always be with him.
I'll be with you, even if you can't see me.
What do you mean if I can't see you?
Like, what the heck? I can't even, like, it is so stupid how that movie, like, really affected me as a kid. Just, like, seeing that, and, like, I'm already getting emotional talking about that. I cannot watch that movie, even as an adult. The Land Before Time, that really, really, really messed me up. First movie that I experienced some sort of, like, pain as a child. And then there was The Lion King when Mufasa passed, and, like, Simba's, like, you know, screaming help. Ooh, because I'm a daddy's little girl. And then there was, you know, Homeward Bound.
Peter.
Shadow!
Oh, Peter.
I worried about you.
At the end, that was so emotional. And then the never-ending story. Like, what kind of movies? These are for kids? Like, what? Are you guys teaching me about, like, death? That's what they were doing. They were teaching me about death. Anyway, I clearly can't talk about this stuff because I get so emotional. The Land Before Time, I refuse to watch it. But I can hear literally that it takes 4 seconds of the note. I'll play it for you. We can suffer together. Okay? Millennial babies, y'all know. You guys know. So anyway, this Casper got me a little emotional, got me a little teary-eyed as a kid, and I always loved that movie. I thought it was what a cute movie. I'm gonna pass. I wish they actually had like makeup to go with it. I can't believe I started crying. I wish I had some makeup to go with it, but I will say it's cute. I'm just gonna pass. Next, it looks like the Aristocrats is doing a collaboration with Spectrum Collection. So this is another Disney collection with Spectrum. It's the Maria makeup bag, a 10-piece makeup brush set, a kabuki makeup brush, a kitten sponge. You guys can buy the entire bundle for $160. This is a very easy pass for me. I never liked the Aristocrats. You're Siamese. I used to always sing that song, and I just, yeah. I never cared for that movie. So this is an easy pass for me. Surprise! It looks like Fenty Beauty is releasing a new shade. This is the Hot Chocolate Fantasy Gloss Bomb. I will say I really, really, really do love Fenty Beauty Gloss Bombs. They are phenomenal. Retails for $21. I thought this used to be $20. They raised by $1. I'm going to pass just because I know realistically I'm not going to use this as much. I love them. I think they're fantastic, but I really, really do like my CoverGirl Maybelline that work just as well at like half the cost. So I'm going to pass. Alrighty, so it looks like we have some more information about Polite Society Beauty that just officially dropped online at Ulta. If you guys don't know, this is Polite Society Beauty is a it's created by the owners of Too Faced, like Jared Bandino. How do you say his last name? I don't know. I never followed him. So Jared from Too Faced created, like he left the company now, he created Polite Society Beauty, and they're releasing some makeup products. So they're launching a More Than a Pretty Face skin caring foundation, a Go Flush Yourself blush and Go Face palette, and some mascaras. Now I'm going to pass on this. This brand looks so generic, so boring, and it kind of looks like a little bit of like a cheaper version of Too Faced. I just have no desire to get this in the slightest. I am curious to see what people say about it though, but like easy pass. So up next, Makeup Revolution is doing a collaboration with Grease. So it looks like there's going to be some like 2 palettes, like the T-Birds and the Pink Lady palettes, some lipsticks, some lip glosses, some brushes, some face powders. I'm going to pass for multiple reasons. 1, you guys know I'm not the biggest fan of Makeup Revolution. But 2, I don't like Grease.
Really?
I know. Grease, fun fact, was the first musical I ever saw. My parents grew me up on Grease 1 and Grease 2. I know all the songs like they're on the back of my hand. I can sing every single word, every single key. Like I know these songs. However, that movie has been played for me so much as a child that I'm not a fan. But to be fair, in Grease's defense, it's not a bad musical. I just hate musicals. I truly hate musicals. I'm so sorry. I'm not a musical person. There's only one musical that I thoroughly have enjoyed and could watch again and again, and it's The Greatest Show. That movie, that soundtrack, everything about it is beautiful to me. I absolutely love that movie. I absolutely love the soundtrack. I just am not a musical person, and I'll never forget the day. My friends know I'm not a musical person. They know I've never cared for musicals, okay? Tell me how I never saw the trailer for Les Mis, whatever that movie's called. I never saw the trailer for it, ever. So my friends bought us dine-in tickets to go see this movie, and I remember 20 minutes in this movie, I looked right at my husband. I said, "What the f*** are we watching?" And I was like, do they talk? Or is it just singing the whole time? I had to sit there for 3 hours. Oh my God, because I couldn't leave because they were paying the bill for our food because it's like a dine-in experience. So I felt like such a dick because my friends paid for all of it because they knew I would not be happy. I'll never get those 3 hours back. And I don't even know what even happened in the movie. I think at some point I generally started to fall asleep because I was like, what? There's like one sentence, one talking line. Yeah, so I'm not a musical person. I guess the only musicals I ever do tolerate are Disney, because I love Disney so much, and I feel like those are not even like really musicals. But yeah, so this is an easy pass. I'm so sorry. Up next, looks like we have our first teaser from Tarte Cosmetics. Looks like they're going to be releasing a Man-Eater Nightfall palette. Looks like there's going to be 11 mattes and 9 shimmers and 4 toppers. Now there's no information about this whatsoever, just a little sneak peek, and I have to say, I probably will end up buying this because I thoroughly loved my first Man-Eater After Dark palette from Tarte Cosmetics. Beautiful, beautiful palette, perfect for the fall and like Christmas season. I thoroughly enjoyed playing with that palette. So if I really love that, I'm pretty sure I'll really love this one. So that's something I definitely want to like get. Up next, Nomad Cosmetics officially announced their new palette. It is their Ghost Town palette. This is going to be launching on Tuesday, the 29th at 12:01 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You guys can use code Allie, save you guys 10% off when shopping it. I will say, I do have it right here. I already reviewed this. This video is going to be live tomorrow. So as soon as they reveal their palette, I'm going to launch my video. If you guys want to check out my thoughts on this palette, I did 2 different eye looks, and I have to say, it's absolutely beautiful. It retails for $49, and I think you guys are really going to love this one, and I definitely think it kicks off the spooky season. Last but not least, OFRA Cosmetics just announced that they have an upcoming collaboration. I don't know who it is, but they did like this really cute like fall video with like these falling leaves, and the second I saw it, I was like, oh my god, I wonder who it is, because you guys know I have a soft spot for fall. So I saw that and I was like, that is so freaking beautiful. So that is it for today's video, guys. Let me know down below what you guys think of today's video. Are you guys excited about the makeup launches? Are you guys not excited? Let me know. Make sure you guys stay tuned to tomorrow, where I do have my new Nomad Cosmetics video going up. And make sure you guys come back tonight at 7 p.m. to come hang out with me to do the subscribers pick my makeup challenge. You guys know how much I love it, but yeah, that is it for today's video, guys. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please make sure you guys give this video a cheeky thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you guys have not already, because I do post 4 to 5 videos every single week. Make sure you guys head over to my other channels, OFRA Life. You guys get to see my cool, wonderful adventures, my amazing husband, Corey. And as always, the biggest thank you goes to these beautiful, wonderful paid members you guys see right here. Thank you guys so much for everything. And to my subscribers and viewers, thank you guys so much for being here. Whether you guys like this video, you guys thumbs down this video, you guys subscribed, you guys did not subscribe, either way, thank you guys so much for being here. I love and appreciate each and every single one of you. So with that said, guys, I love you, and I'll see you guys in the very next video.